Good morning, I'm Chang Jianhao from Metallurgical Engineering RK56 UNIMED. It is undeniable that smartphone has infiltrated in every part in our daily life. Since smartphone is closer to us, so we need to improve its quality in order to fulfill the smartphone marketing in this world. Now, my group members and I would like to discuss about the dimension of quality that are necessary to produce high quality smartphone. Before talking about serviceability, we need to ask ourselves, is the product easy to be repaired? And does the company provide enough service support to the customer? Serviceability refers to promptness, courtesy, proficiency, and ease in repair when the product breaks down and is sent for repair. Let us take smartphone as an example. The customer won't prefer poor customer service like long repairing time for damaged smartphone. Some smartphone users will take up to 5 until 6 weeks to receive back their repair item from the service center. And the customer will not get good impression from the smartphone company when the customer found that their newly bought smartphone will no longer function just within several weeks. With good serviceability, the customer will gain or maintain their confidence and interest in that smartphone company. The customer will increase their trustworthy in the quality of that product, like smartphone in that smartphone company. And for those investors, they will invest their money in particular smartphone company. In that particular smartphone company, the smartphone company will enable to improve the quality of the repairing tools and increase the proficiency of the engineer in repairing the smartphone. For example, an iPhone have damaged screen, battery problem, and other damages can be repaired just by calling for an appointment, and they can send their damaged device to the nearest Apple service center. The customer will receive back their repair item within 3 until 5 business days. The service center will provide better service like behave polite and friendly to the customer. The worker at the service center will serve their customer by using understandable language and spoke politely to the customer. Thank you.
Good morning. A very warm welcome to our lecture and fellow members. My name is Muhammad Solihin bin Ibrahim. I am from Faculty of Material Engineering. Okay, now I will proceed to the next dimension, quality. It is durability. For introduction, I will start with the definition of durability. Okay, durability is measurement the line of the time that a product performs before a replacement becomes necessary. Application durability is on smartphone. It is very important to ensure the lifetime of a smartphone durable, and also make smartphone can be used in a long period of the time. Okay. Smartphone is the sophisticated electronic equipment. Let's say if your smartphone falls from the highest place to the ground, it is easy to your smartphone get several damage. So from this situation, how we going to make a smartphone high quality? Okay, before that, we will talk about smartphone battery. Actually, without smartphone battery, you can use your smartphone because battery provide power to your smartphone. Most of the smartphone company will use lithium ion type as a battery for their product. So why they use lithium ion products? Okay, lithium ion product is lighter than other metal and then has high electrochemical potential. It means that your battery can store a lot of power and then provide power to the smartphone, and then you can use your smartphone. Okay, beside battery, the customer or smartphone user needs to use casing for better protections. Selection rubber casing, it is very important. And then as we know, rubber has an elastic characteristic and then play as absorber. Means that rubber cause of customer or the smartphone user to buy a new phone, maybe for repaying smartphone. As it is not, your smartphone will save or very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatimah and I am from Technical Engineering student. The topic today will discuss about the dimension of quality to produce high quality of the smartphone. And I will discuss about the reliability. The reliability means that the degree of dependability and also the probability the product will work without interruption, especially to the customer. And I will discuss this point into 3 other points: processor, storage, battery life, and hardware of the product. Firstly, the processor of the smartphone consists of quad-core or octa-core with 3 or 4 gigabytes of RAM. RAM means that the random access memory. It is one of the critical components of the smartphone, along with the processing cost and dedicated graphic. It really functions to perform basic tasks of the smartphone because accessing files will be ridiculously slow without RAM or random access memory. Next is about the storage. Basically, if you want to store a lot of apps, photos, videos, and music, you can look for phone with a plenty of internal storage, about 64 or even 128 gigabyte. In conclusion is the bigger storage, it will perform best. The software will perform best without interruption. And next is you can also look out for features such as USB Type-C, which is reversible and offers faster charging in terms of quality of battery. So this point is focused on the battery life. For an example, Apple's iPhone 6s, the battery is smaller than the last year, which is 2550 compared to 2800. And lastly is hardware. Basically, many phones have fingerprint scanners now, and Samsung Galaxy phone also often have heart rate monitors and even UV sensors. And this is really benefit to the customer. Thank you.
Very warm welcome to my fellow viewers that are watching this video. My name is Kumar Mafawazi, and today I'm going to talk about performance. Performance is actually one of the 8 dimensions of quality control. Today I'm going to discuss about performance. So, for you who don't know, performance is actually refers to a product's primary operating characteristic. One of the main characteristics of a smartphone is basically the processor. A processor executes what your smartphones to do. In the early stages of mobile phone, they were essential in becoming traditional landline telephones. However, smartphones are more evolving in the near future, and right now they have telephones that are capable of imitating computers technology. Underneath that amazing touchscreen display is a full-fledged computer responsible for telling your apps how to function. They could also make use of GPS to get you home and find your way when you are lost. Smartphones' primary importance is also basically on using for calling people from mostly everywhere around the world. Finally, I think the processor is the brain of the operation. Some other examples of the characteristic of performance include screen, sound, and camera. The screen is basically sensitive and very function in selecting or using the apps on the smartphones. The sound, however, is used for people to hear the output of the device, which then they can interpret into data and information. Finally, for the camera, they are used for catching photos from just out of the pocket, and they can be very high resolution photos and in high definition. Thank you.
Good morning to all. I am Chang Wei Bin from Material Engineering. Today I am going to discuss about the conformance that are necessary to produce high quality of smartphone. Conformance is the precision with which the product or service meets the specified standards. Conformance to the specification provide a fundamental basis for managing process to produce a high quality product. How do you know that the product or service conform to the specification? There's two options. If it's developed based on a performance specification, does it perform as specified? If it's developed based on a design specification, does it possess all of the features defined? If your product or service meets these two options, then your product or service is said to be conform to the specification. Next. How conformance of quality is achieved? When a new product is developed, dimensions are set for parts and purity standards for materials. These specifications are called as target or center. Deviance from the center is allowed in a specific range. Because this approach to the conformance equates good quality is operating in a tolerant range. When specification is met exactly, high quality of product is produced. Apple and Samsung are the popular brand of smartphone worldwide. One of the reasons is they met the conformance of quality. They set specification and they achieve and they strive to exceed. They use the high quality of materials. They focus on accuracy, timeliness, count of processing errors, and unanticipated delays. They produce the product as scheduled with the less mistakes. Conformation to the quality is why Apple and Samsung on the top of the smartphone industry. In conclusion, these dimensions of quality are integrated with each other. In order to produce a better quality smartphone, the smartphone company should look into this dimension of qualities and keep innovating the smartphone with more advanced function and service. Thank you.